How is everyone today? Red Scout here, with some more underused map spots, starting off here on Payload Frontier. This is a really nice entry spot. You can use at the start of the round to spawn camp, get 7 or 9 kills, depending on how quickly you get taken out. It's not a permanent hold forever entry spot, it's just a surprise one that'll nab you a whole bunch of kills. You'll notice I haven't built a teleporter entrance. That's because many times when I've used this spot, I built the entrance first, and teammates have taken it and given away that location of my teleporter, and it's been destroyed. So make sure to build it somewhere your teammates won't take it. So just build your level 3 at spawn, and take it through. It's important to use the Rescue Ranger and the Wrangler. The best way to get the sentry to live longer is to have a friendly NG down the bottom, Rescue Rangering it, to help you heal it, because you've got a limited amount of ammo and metal. Yeah, really fun spot. You grab a bunch of kills and catch a whole bunch of people by surprise. Next is Payload Gold Rush. Here are some really useful spots to spawn camp the attic. It's a really popular spot to build a forward teleporter nest, so if you can sit here as they're building it and then destroy everything, you can waste a bunch of their time. This next spot I found completely by accident. This is a real game. It saved my life from that soldier, so I thought I'd better show it off. It's just as simple as jumping up into this tiny little room I never knew was here and standing on these planks. Similar kind of thing. As Spy and Heavy and every class, you can jump around most of these planks on the third stage of Gold Rush. It can get you a lot of really good surprise angles to peek enemies from, and it's a really nice way of sneaking around and getting to places you shouldn't be as Spy. Hopefully you'll be a little bit more fluent at it than me. Really useful little trick to know. This next spot is on Payload Upward, and it's a forward teleporter. The ultimate forward teleporter. It's just as simple as jumping up here and placing it down. You've got to do this before you cap the third point, because when you do cap it, you'll see that the door is closed forever. And if you look on the other side, you'll see that the door on the other side is closed. So what you're doing is making a teleporter inside a route you shouldn't be to get a really strong teleport in behind the enemy team. A good way to do it is to have a friendly spy hold the door open for you with a cloak and dagger, and you'll see that the door in front of you will open and then close behind you, keeping your teleporter safe. Really neat spot. Really encourage you to check it out. Pretty tricky to pull off though. This next spot's for CP Dustbowl. Now it's for a position in which you're being really held back by a sentry in that tunnel leading from spawn there. So let's say you've spammed the other team back, they're all just sitting around the corner. What you can do is jump up and throw a teleporter down in between, into this window here. And the strength of that is the fact that there's only one way to get through this choke point, but you've just created a second, and it's an angle at which you can spam the sentry without being shot at. So if a soldier goes through the direct hit, you'll take him out pretty quickly. Obviously, level 1 teleporter would have built faster, but it's also got the added downside of having less health, so you've got to decide what level teleporter is best for the current situation. You can also heal and build sentries through this little hole, which I thought was funny. If you are a big fan of glitches in TF2, you probably already know about this spot. There's a little hole in the clip brushes on Payload Hoodoo that will allow you to throw down a sentry that can overlook pretty much the entire payload track for the first point. Of course, that means it's completely vulnerable to every kind of damage, so you're going to want to use the Wrangler and the Rescue Ranger to keep it alive. However, a teammate can sit behind it and shoot it over the top of the buildings, which is a pretty awesome spot. Gal showed me. I didn't even think of doing it. You'll definitely be seeing this on a Stupid Sentry Spots video. As with this other spot on Payload Hoodoo, so I noticed there was a little crack in this wall on the Hoodoo tunnel, and you can use it to heal a sentry placed on this edge, which will be pretty well defended and will now allow you to stall the cart for quite some time. This next spot on payload barn blitz is a demonstration of a clip brushes glitch. Would allow you to jump up and get a really interesting angle on all the sentry spots in the first cap point. So I've noticed teams often lose just on the first round because they can't take out these sentries. This is a pretty much guaranteed way, unless they're using the short circuit or abusing air blast, of taking out sentries in nearly every position in this room. So you see we've got one in the back corner there, and in the other corner, and from this angle you can get sentries sitting in the back corners there and there. Also, don't forget to flame things from underneath this pyro. That's all I have for you today. See you next time.